It's early Saturday morning at the racetrack. The venue, Oulton Park, Cheshire, the fastest track north of Watford. The star of the meeting, the Thunder Saloons, Britain's fastest saloon cars, the wild offspring of your everyday family car. Big and brash, they reach speeds of 180 miles an hour, so anything under 2-litre engine capacity can forget it. This race is for the big boys. Most Thunder Saloons do about 2 miles to the gallon. That's less than a lap per gallon here at Oulton Park. Running up their debts, we found in the Ford Escort Cosworth family man Gary Ward and a couple of likely lads in their Toyota Supra V8, Hugh and Simon. They're here, along with 10 others, to take on Pete Stevens, defending champion in his Vauxhall Carlton.
I mean, we've been in the racing game now 20 years and we've been lucky that we have had the breaks and we've got sponsors like Mobil, Certec and Dunlop. But it's what we've worked for. I think the lads who help me, they do it all free of charge. You know, it's not that I pay them fantastic wages or anything. We're just keen and we want to win. But some of the cars out here today, they're a lot more expensive and I'm sure just as much effort goes into preparing those cars as what we put into our car.
So it's down to driver ability then?
Obviously, I'm merely the monkey behind the wheel. It's preparation.
With modesty like that, who needs sponsors? Well, Hugh and Simon do. They usually have a whip round for petrol money. Where will you be on the grids?
I think we're about 9th on the grid, aren't we? But it's going to be very difficult to keep pace with any of them, with missing the one gear that we really need round here.
How soul destroying is that when you come all this way and put all the effort and money into it?
Well, I suppose that's the reason we're going to give it a crack. You know, it's even worse when you have to put the thing back on the trailer before you actually get out. So, as long as it holds together, we're going to do the best we can to finish.
Gary Ward takes Thunder Salooning more seriously, and so does the family.
I brought up 2 nice boys because I've given them interest early in life, from the age of 13. One of them didn't want to drive competitively, the other one does. And it's all done as a family, and it's done as a family thing right from the start.
With costs probably around £35,000 and the current business climate where sponsors are hard to come by, today's £5,000 prize money could come in handy. After the practice, Gary was 8th on the grid, so he had a lot of pedal work to do. Hugh and Simon had broken the piggy bank to buy a new set of wheels that morning, so they were on for nothing less than a win. But Pete Stevens won't give up so easily. Gary was looking hopeful, coping steadily, and after 3 laps he'd begun to creep up by 2 positions. After gaining those 2 positions, Gary began to slip, losing speed, and neither he nor Simon were able to advance on Pete Stevens, leaving a comfortable first race for Pete.